guys. So we're focusing on two decks today, the Ching of Love and the God and Goddesses deck. We're going to be pulling one card from the God and Goddesses, looking at your blessing, mantra, and meditations, and then we'll take a look at your overall love energy from the Ching of Love. So let's go ahead, and we are going to start with Taurus, and this is going to be your reading from the 4th until the 7th. So from the 4th until the 7th. And let's go ahead and start with Taurus. And we'll go ahead and just clear the energy here for a little bit. So Taurus message. Message from the universe for Taurus. You have Nityananda Prabhu. And this is Deliverer of the Most Fallen. Your message, your blessing message is love of God, empathy, and love for humankind. Munificence, compassion, and charity, and perfection in the chanting of God's name. Taking a look at your love situation. Okay, so I'm getting with this that you are looking or seeking for someone unique, someone that stands out. I definitely feel that someone is coming towards you, like someone is rushing towards you right now, maybe energetically, or or maybe you have someone that's you're seeing or you like, but I feel that the energy is coming towards you, but somehow you're restricting yourself. There's limitations on this love. So I'm more getting that you're either restricting yourself or not allowing yourself to feel what is coming towards you. And the outcome is obstacles. So in order for this love to bloom, you would have to remove these restrictions that are around this situation here. That's what I have for Taurus. Moving on next to Virgo. Virgo's message from the universe. Virgo's blessing message. Vrinda Devi. And your blessing is residence in a holy place, proximity to natural beauty, devotion to Krishna or Vishnu, physical health and well-being. And your love situation for Virgo. So we have wind indicating that there's going to be some changes. So there's some changes coming about to a union, a mystical union. And I have mystical union in reverse, which is kind of telling me that these changes might bring about a missed opportunity. It might cause you might not be seeing the opportunity, and therefore it could cause it to be missed, or your person is not seeing these changes, and therefore there might be a missed opportunity there. So you have 2 in reverse, which is more, this card is receptivity. So how you're receiving the situation, how are you receiving these changes? So this is asking you to observe what is happening in your life right now. And in the outcome, we have a new beginning. So I definitely feel that there are some changes that are coming about. I mean, it might bring about a missed opportunity or a missed encounter. But I do feel that if you go within and reciprocate, however you are willing to reciprocate these changes, will definitely bring about a new beginning. That's what I have for Virgo. Moving on next to Capricorn. Capricorn's message from the universe. You have Sri Krishna. Your blessing is sense of humor, universal love and charity, success in loving relationships, and carefree attitude towards life. Taking a look at your love situation here. So I have your inner guide in reverse, which might be telling me that there's some blockage. You're not totally connecting with yourself regarding this relationship. You have contemplation. So there's definitely something there that you're kind of thinking over, or your person is thinking over this situation. We have happiness to love, and it's reversed. So there's something there that's preventing this relationship from growing. And then you have suffering. So I definitely see that there is some kind of situation around this which might be preventing this love from having a chance to grow and develop, and it might bring in some heartbreak if things don't change. It might bring in some heartbreak there. That's what I have for Capricorn. Moving on to Aries. Aries, blessing message from the universe. Kalki. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. This is Narada Muni, sage of the gods. And your blessing message is musical ability, knowledge of Vedic literature, mastery of bhakti or devotional yoga, attachment to the singing of God's name. We'll go ahead and take a look at your love message for Aries. So we have cohesion in reverse. So maybe you're not feeling in balance with this relationship, and your person has youthful experience in reverse. So maybe there is there's definitely something there that your person is facing. There's some kind of obstacle there that's preventing progression. We have engagement in reverse. And then we have the innocence of the child. So there's a childlike energy around this situation here. This can also mean that things might play out naturally. It could also mean that you're dealing with someone that is kind of like childish. So, however the messages relate to you in regards to your situation there. What I have for Aries. Now we are going to move on to Leo. Moving on to Leo's reading. Message for blessing message for Leo. Blessing message for Leo. Seisha Naga. Patience and patience and fortitude, ability to serve with humility, physical and mental strength, ability to adjust to various circumstances. Taking a look at Leo's love situation here. So I'm getting with this that some of you were kind of seeking some kind of justice in a situation. So some of you might not be feeling, your love life might be a little rocky, or there might be some upheavals right now. For your person, I'm getting intimacy. So I'm getting that this person was probably giving off a kind of a strong message here. Something that was like kind of very flirtatious and kind of intimate. But there was something that wasn't, there was something out of balance with this relationship because you have conflict. For the outcome is spring. So this is more connecting with your inner reality. So I'm getting that there was something kind of toxic about this relationship that brought about a lot of conflict, and for some of you, I feel that you kind of just step back. And we're looking at this from a more logical perspective, as if the flow of things made sense. And for some of you, I don't feel that you were getting what you were actually desiring out of this relationship here. That's what I have for Leo. Let's go ahead and move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius blessing message. Kama Devi. Freedom from desire, success in love or romance, enhanced sexual performance, ability to amuse and make people laugh. Let's look at your love situation here. Liberation, harmony, love and peace, deception, and witness. So for some of you, I feel that you're seeking some kind of liberation. You're wanting to be free from a certain situation. We have love and harmony and it's in reverse. So things are kind of out of balance right now. You're not in balance as far as this relationship goes. There's something kind of deceptive around it. There is a deceptive energy around this relationship. And witness is indicating that there might be a lot of changes happening right now in the with this situation or this relationship, or in regards to this person. There's just a whole lot of upheaval and changes that are happening right now. That's what I have for Sagittarius. Now we're moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius blessing message. Ganga, goddess of heavenly ambrosia. This is purification from sin, pacification of worldly desires, liberation at the time of death, and remedy for physical disease. Now we're going to take a look at your love message here. The initial difficulty in reverse. Touching one another. Waiting. And witness. So for some of you, I'm feeling that there's some kind of difficulty regarding this situation. Some of you could be having a hard time moving forward with this situation, or maybe your person or maybe there is something that is making you feel kind of uncomfortable regarding this situation. I feel that some of you are just waiting. Some of you might be just waiting for love. And for others, I'm feeling that there are a lot of changes going on regarding this situation. So there could be some changes that are coming regarding love situation in your life. Let's go ahead and move on next to Gemini. Gemini blessing message. This is sexual prowess, union with a good marriage partner, detachment from life's unexpected changes, and numerous benefits from worldly enjoyment to liberation. And you had Mahadev Shiva. Let's take a look at the love situation for Gemini. The Tomb of Love in reverse. Sex. The present moment in reverse. And the Crucible. So I feel that some of you are repressed right now. Some of you might be feeling trapped in a situation. There could be some fears there regarding this situation. Maybe I'm feeling that there's something toxic about it. You have the present moment in reverse. Which kind of is leading into what I just said. About the here and now. So maybe there's something that's just not realistic about this relationship right now. You have the Crucible as the outcome. Which is kind of like an invitation to, you're seeking this honesty and this sincerity. It's kind of pushing you to depend on yourself. For the outcome of this situation, you can't depend on your partner's feeling and how they are feeling. You need to push this through to where you are looking at your own feelings about this situation. That's what I have for Gemini. We're going to move on to Libra. Libra's blessing message. You have Lakshmi, and this is improved social status, increased wealth and luxuries, career promotion or acknowledgement, good and faithful marriage partner, especially a wife. This is Lakshmi. And we're going to move on to your love messages. I'm going to look at your love situation. Superficiality. Falling in love. Uniqueness. And fervor. So I'm getting that for some of you, there's some kind of superficiousness about this relationship. For your person, they might be falling in love with you. I'm more getting that they're more attracted to you than you are to them. We have uniqueness in reverse. So for some of you, I get that maybe you're into something, but it's not quite what you want. You're seeking something more than what this is, and I don't feel that this is exactly what you want. And then you have feather in reverse. So maybe this person, instead of coming towards you, they could be pulling away from you. Or there could be some resistance here. One of you are resisting this. Maybe it's not quite exactly what you're looking for. It's not the wow that you're looking for. And so for some of you, I'm feeling that you might not be too happy about this situation here. That's what I have for Libra. Moving on next to Scorpio. Scorpio's blessing message. Mahadev Shiva. Sexual prowess, union with a good marriage partner, detachment from life's unexpected changes, numerous benefits from worldly enjoyment to liberation. Let's take a look at Scorpio's love messages. Fullness, transfiguration in reverse, family in reverse, and a loneliness. So for some of you, I'm getting that you're feeling full in this relationship, but for your person, they're getting transfiguredness in reverse. So maybe they are not really on the same page as you are. For some of you, could be dealing with a family situation that's kind of like someone in the family that could be complaining about the situation. There could be someone that is in either on your side or their side that might be causing problems with this relationship, and therefore it's going to lead to a loneliness, which is kind of telling me that there might be some secrecy regarding this situation, or it's more saying that you need to immerse in your being right now. It could be the end of some kind of experience as well. And then some of you could just be feeling very lonely because of how this situation is turning out. You could just be feeling very lonely right now. That's what I have for Scorpio. And now we're going to move on to blessing message for Pisces. Sri Vishnu. Illumination of the heart, achieving all success in life, welfare for one's family, true reverence for life. Just taking a look at Pisces' love situation here. Witness, harmony, love and peace, liberation, and deception. So what I'm getting is that there's going to be some changes that are coming regarding this situation, or maybe you are going through a lot of changes right now. For your person, they might be feeling that the harmony and peace in this relationship is kind of out of whack. For others, you're seeking a liberation. There's some kind of search for liberation in the sense that neither, maybe one of you are in denial of the desire, or you're just feeling unattached with whatever is going on right now. I'm feeling that some of you might be searching for the truth. There's something kind of deceptive though about this situation. As for the outcome, you have deception. So what I'm getting is that some of you might be believing things about this relationship that aren't so, or the person you're dealing with is deceiving you at this time. Now we're going to move on to Cancer's blessing message. We have Ganga, and the blessing message is purification from sin, pacification of worldly desires, liberation at the time of death, remedy for physical disease. And let's take a look at Cancer's love messages here. The present moment. Okay, so for some of you, you're just trying to live in the present time and the present moment. You're not really paying attention to anything or seeking any kind of future development right now. You're just living or with what is right now. For some of you, could be or feeling lonely, or maybe your person is feeling kind of lonely. We have transfiguration, which means that there could be some changes that are coming about. Or you could be, maybe you're dealing with a relationship that doesn't really have a label right now. You're seeking something, maybe they're seeking something, so the relationship doesn't really have a label. It's not like you have said we're boyfriend or girlfriend or anything like that. It just doesn't have a label right now. And then you have fullness. So maybe you are feeling satisfied with the way things are at this moment. And you're just living because you are just feeling full with whatever situation you have right now. And that's what I have for Cancer. And I think that's everybody's reading. And hope you guys join me next time. That's all I have for you today. Thanks.